Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Whenever you're watching this, welcome to House of Joy at our house. I am Pastor Larry, and we're just doing little catch ups here, just so we kind of check in and let you know how things are going. We got a great service this coming Sunday with Robert Presson. Robert and his wife Frankie will be with us at House of Joy in the 10 a.m. service. We really would like for you to come and join us. Would you do that for us? Sure. You're welcome. Whatever. Come as you are. We're an informal church. Nobody puts on any airs. We'd love to have you with us. That's Robert Presson, 10 a.m. service, just coming off of 50 nights of revival in the New Orleans French Quarter, and we are so excited that Robert is connected to our ministry, Robert and Frankie, and we're just so thankful that God is using them in an amazing way. Just want to share with you a little bit. You know, that last night we had an interesting discussion going on in the House of Joy Coffee House, and of course, our coffee house is, it's a venue for all kinds of things, but one of the most popular is that it's a venue for our Wednesday night fellowship group Bible study. And we're doing hosting the presence, and my wife is sharing on that series right now. It's a combination of video and book and workbook and all kinds of stuff. It's a really, really cool series. So if you live in the area, do yourself a favor. If you got no plans on Wednesday night, there's no greater plan than God's plan, right? So you need to come by and join us on a Wednesday night. But we got into a discussion about that. You know, we began to talk about doing things in the arm of the flesh, doing things according to our own formula. That's a good word. Doing things according to our own formula. And when we do these things according to our own formula, then we are just trying to make happen what God has already made happen in the spiritual realm, but we don't connect to it. And if we don't connect to it, we'll never receive it. And so, I just happened to look up a couple of scriptures in the book of Numbers, and there's this place there where Moses strikes the rock twice. The Israelites were complaining and crying and saying they needed some water. They needed, and of course, you need water. You got kids, you got, people who are thirsty, you need water. Well, they went to God, and Moses and Aaron went to God and said, we need to get some water up in here. And God said, I tell you what, go speak to the rock. Speak to the rock. And that's what we need to do. We need to speak to the rock of our salvation. When the presence of God is at work in our lives, when we are receiving from the hand of God, there is no greater provision, no matter what we do, no matter what our efforts might involve. Well, anyway, speak to the rock. Well, of course, Moses had to go put his own spin on it, and he messed things up. The Israelites got their water, but Moses ended up on the short end of the stick, so to speak, and he ended up getting chewed out for it by God, and he hit the thing twice. He hit the rock twice, and when he hit the rock twice, it says water flowed from the rock, but not without cost. When we do things in the arm of the flesh, sometimes God will let those things happen, but not without cost. We've got to remember that trusting the one true living God can never be outdone. He is the healer. He is the provider. He is the one to whom we owe all praise, all thanksgiving. Hey, I tell you what, folks, we're going to go ahead and cut this short tonight. I thank you for being with us, and we just love you. We hope and pray that God is blessing you. Keep my wife Leslie and myself in prayer. I go in for bypass surgery on Monday, and so tomorrow I go to the hospital and they start checking me through on all that stuff. But we do want your prayers, and we do cherish, and we do desire those prayers from you. So whatever you do, we greatly greatly appreciated. Hey, look, we love you. Don't forget you can sow into the work of House of Joy Church, Joy Fellowship Church. You can go to our PayPal, which is Joy Fellowship it's paypal.me/Joy Fellowship Church, or you can use the Tithely app. The Tithely app will allow you to go there and you can just look up Joy Fellowship Church Slidell, and there will be, and you can give to our ministry tax deductible, either way, whichever way, or you can just send us a check. You can send a check to 1510 Lindbergh Drive, Slidell, Louisiana, 70458. That is our address. And we even have people. We have a good friend, Greg Bootwell, who just got through doing a Western Union offering to the church, and we're just so thankful to him for doing that. And we have people who do all kinds of stuff, all kinds of ways to support the work that we're doing, spreading the gospel, not just here, but all over, everywhere we can. Hey, look, we're going to get out of here tonight. Time for my boot heels to be wandered. My wife will be back with us soon. We love you. God bless you. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.